All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya from GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another riding talk. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Shinri Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles who great millstone. Salutations to the octaves that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And what does the super blood moon represent? What is the Lord trying to show us? Okay, in ancient times, right, there are signs in the sun and in the moon, which is a marking that the Lord gonna make good on the things that He spoke about or speak about, or the promises that He made towards the current earth we live in there under the regime of the devil. Okay, that there's a great and notable day that's gonna rise, and before it comes, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon, which are ordinance. Which the sun and the moon is an ordinance that the Lord have given the children of Israel or the world, all right, when it was being created, all right, to be forever. So the things that He actually put a sign in is a token in which when the Lord speak or something, that His word's gonna stand good. Remember, the Lord word going before His name. He magnify His word above His name. So the things that the Lord have promised us that He would do with the with upcoming judgment, all right, how He'll bruise the feet of Satan, all right, cut off Leviathan head. All these things stand sure, all right. And we know that the prophets and the men of the Lord, we know the Lord is good on His word, man. All right, everything that the Lord said, it shall come to pass. All right, His word shall not fail. None of these shall fail. None of the prophecies or the things that the Lord have brought out surrounding this upcoming judgment, But the inhabitants of the earth, they're going to learn the Lord's judgment when the judgment is taking place. All right? But the Lord give the elect signs, which is a comfort unto us, man, to know that the Lord is with us. Because, day by day, all right, week by week, hour by hour, we long for the destroying of this kingdom and the reparation of the restoration of Israel, the restoring of Israel, and I took a little picture of it. We just got, through with the lesson, we normally do through the week, and we saw the moon, all right, which is a telltale sign that the Lord is nigh, all right. The signs. There's many brothers gonna do lessons on it, man. I just wanted to speak on it real quick, nothing, brief, just to the point, to let the brothers know that the Lord is with us, all right. That's ultimately now there's many other spinoffs to what it actually mean, and you go into depth and go into the scriptures. But brothers that's in the know, we in the know, all right. When we see that, right, it's a faith booster. Okay, it invigorates brothers in the spirit to know that what we doing for the Lord, all right, that we can well be covered in His wings away from that which is coming, because there's a judgment, right? When we see this, we know that there's a judgment, all right. We clearly know that there's a judgment. Now, I don't think his brother put in a WhatsApp. It's maybe a super blood. Let me go and look back. Just want to look real quick to explain exactly what it was. Yeah, what is the brother Kwashab, beautiful young brother in the faith. Known myself as a young brother, but it says news. That would be a super moon tomorrow, August 1st. This happens when the full moons come closest to the earth and appears significantly larger and brighter, which the moon do look bigger. Right now, in theory, right, the moon, when the Lord made the moon, He fashioned it one way. Now, the Lord can do whatever He wants, right? I'm not boxing the Lord, but ultimately, I'm not boxing the Lord in. But ultimately, right, the Lord can do that which he please or desire, and to move his ordinance and things that he have set in the night, which the moon is the lesser day, the lesser light, to rule the night. All right, and he can do what he want. He can make his ordinance look bigger than what they is. He done held the sun back for a day with the sundial, on in different situations when, Joshua was battling, and I think during the reign of Hezekiah or whatever. It kind of escaped me, but all in all, it is what it is. And like I said, it's more or less a freestyle, but nonetheless, when these things was done during the time when the Lord did work those miracles in these men times, he said that he would do it in our times, man, which would be a token to know that the Lord is with us. And that's another thing. That's a sign to know that the Lord is with us. Yeah, it goes into judgment, but there's many more signs that come from this, man. All right? That's why the Lord said, I will work a work in your day, though you wouldn't believe, though it be told to you. Because to do signs in the moon and in the sun, he was doing that during our ancient forefathers' time, which we are the children of our ancient forefathers coming back in reincarnation, man, are the children of them. All right? Which is a blessing unto us, because, the big old we told you so moment is coming. That great and notable day, it ain't gonna catch Jake, by storm or whatever, because we told Jake, when it's gonna sneak up on Jake, but hey, since by them not listening to the prophets, then hey, you gonna get the judgment of what? Having blind eyes and blind ears. Blind eyes and deaf ears, man. You see? Because the Lord's showing many signs of his coming, his return. All right? I mentioned that great and notable day before the coming of the Lord. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me read this one scripture. It should be signs. This is Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon. All right. And in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves rolling. So those signs are tokens, right? It's tokens. Right? Let me get that. No, it would be. There's no more. We believe the Lord is coming, man. Hey, I say this respectfully amongst brothers that's in a spiritual fraternity. You would like to say it's not a fraternity, but those men are in the light mind of the spirits. The Lord, I don't want to write this out. We are the first spirits created. All right, there's a union amongst those spirits that know, what I mean when I say this. Respectfully, you gotta get to a point to where, man, your faith gotta level up to where the Lord coming, man. Not, I say it humbly, but you gotta believe in your heart, right, and in your spirit. Like, man, there's no way the Lord not, like, look at all the things there's no way the Bible, the word of the Lord isn't gonna manifest itself upon the earth, man. Like, come on, brothers, these are signs to make sure our faith is not wavering, man. All right, Lord giving spiritual numbers, spiritual signs in the ordinance. All right, you got the spiritual men on the earth. What more? What more do we need for to have faith in the Lord? And I say that respectfully, because some men faith are less than others, but the Lord giving us everything we need to believe that He is, and He is, right? The name of the Lord, He is, all right? And He gonna make good on what He promised us, man. The Lord He not gonna show us up, and the moon tonight is a reason He not gonna show us up. And look like it done changed a little lighter now. Looking at it, was dark gray. Maybe that was just the spot that I was on this picture. It was a little darker, but now I'm kind of little close and look a little different color. And that's what the Lord can do. All right, He could change the colors of the ordinance of the moon. You know, it says the moon it go it up and go it in its place to let you know that's the Lord. Matter of fact, let me get that. It going up and down back to its place, I think. Something like that. That may be the sun. Yeah. This is Psalms 104:19. It says He appointed the moon for seasons. The sun knoweth his going down. So even what the Lord appointed the moon to do, the Lord can, the workmaster of the moon, He can do whatever He wants with the moon, man. He could change its color, He could change the temperature and the degrees. All right, we understand that, and that's how we know that there's the Lord. It says Wisdom of Solomon by the workmaster is seen by the way he worked and what he created. I'll get that and get out of here, all right? Yeah. This is Wisdom of Solomon 13. It says, surely vain or empty are all men by nature who are ignorant of our power. And a lot of men are ignorant of our power. They don't see the things that the Lord actually do. But we're privy to it because, you know, the Lord have had mercy on us to bless our eyes with the eye salve and our ears with the ears of understanding, man. We're privy to it, you see? And could not out of the good things that are seen know Him that it is. That's a good thing that we see, man. All right? It's going to lead to the good day. It's a good thing we saw that in the moon. You know, the super moon or the blood moons or the super blood moons. All these different ways the Lord work His signs and tokens through the moon, that they are seen and known of Him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster. You see that? So we consider the works that He worked. He worked His work in. All right? That's why things be told and done, men wouldn't believe, man. The Lord actually did that. The Lord actually doing this for real. We like, yeah, you didn't know that. Nah, you didn't know. But all in all, we was once those men that didn't understand the ordinance, the elements, the way the Lord set the world up and why He do what He do. But now we're privy to it, and we got to be thankful. Not only thankful, but we got to have the uttermost faith unto the Lord, knowing that, look, you know, when He gave us this, man, that we don't waver in our faith, man. That we continue to believe that He is, man. You know. I'm going to jump to 4. It says, but if they were astonished at their power and virtue, let them understand by them how much mightier He is that made them. For by the greatness and beauty of the creatures, proportionally the Maker is seen. So, that's it. That's it. That's the point, you know. Let them not be astonished at the power and virtue in it, man. All right? But we are. You know, the Lord constantly have us in awe, realizing the power that He do, you know. The Lord never ceased to amaze us, man. Right? And He's going to continue to amaze us up until His return, and even thereafter, there's greater amazement that awaits us, man. All right, if we just continue to believe that the Lord gonna make good on His promise and all His words that He have given unto us by way of the Bible and by the way of His Son, Yahweh Shai. So I will write the Zeta with Zeta, man. Next time I say shalom.